So, students, while studying the lesson, the revolt of 1857, so far we have seen that throughout May and June of 1857, more units of Indian troops mutinied against the British. Sepoy units in South, we have seen, they were quite neutral, or we can say they were loyal than the Sepoys in the North. And we have also seen the uprising became extremely violent. And that is mainly because of the Indian soldiers of North India. We also saw that how these soldiers, inspired or pulled these prominent leaders into this battle. They even influence the communities of tribals and even the common people, including men and women. The prominent leaders like Nana Sahib Peshwa, Rani Lakshmi Bai, then the great warriors like Tatya Tope, we have seen their work. So, this East India Company was unnerved by this huge scale of the upheaval. Now they decided to, to suppress this revolt with all its might. It brought reinforcement from England. It passed laws so that the rebels could be controlled with ease, and then moved into the storm centers like Delhi. Delhi was recaptured in the month of September of 1857. Remember, he is a leader of this revolt, Bahadur Shah Zafar II. He was tried to the court and sentenced to life imprisonment. He and his wife Begum Zeenat Mahal were sent to prison in Rangoon in October 1858. Bahadur Shah Zafar died in the Rangoon jail in November 1862. In the month of September of 1857, Delhi was recaptured. But that was not the end of this rebel. People continued to resist and battle the British. British took, particularly East India Company, took 2 years to suppress these massive forces of rebellion. In March 1858, Lucknow was taken by East India Company. Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi, she was defeated and killed in June 1858. Another great warrior, Tatya Tope, escaped to the jungles of central India and continued to fight a guerrilla war with the support of many tribal and peasant leaders. But in April 1859, he was captured, tried, and killed. So, we have seen earlier how the victories of sepoys encouraged rebellion. Similarly, these defeats also discourage people to step their feet back. So, East India Company took advantage of this situation. With all its effort, they started winning the loyalty of the people. They even started appealing the landholders. They would be allowed to continue, they declared that they would be allowed to continue to enjoy the traditional rights over their lands. And even they considered the rebelled people also. They were told that if they submitted to the British, or if they surrendered to the British, and if they are sure that they had not killed any white people, then they would remain safe and their rights and claims to land would not be denied. Nevertheless, hundreds of sepoys and rebels, nawabs and rajas were tried and hanged to death. So, this way we have seen how the company fought this rebel or suppressed this revolt. Thank you.